Let's talk about embodiment, ascension, nervous system regulation, and the light body, and how they're all connected. We're going to bridge all of these different concepts today to demonstrate a full spectrum connection to assist you in your ascension process, in your awakening, your nervous system regulation, and thus embodying more of your own vital life force energy and increasing the magnetism and joy, also your ability to manifest through your light body. Before we get into it, I'm guided to bring in this color frequency palette for you. So if you're super tired like me, needing a little bit of a refresher, perhaps some inspiration, the invitation is here to envelop yourself, imagine yourself surrounded with these beautiful pastel iridescent tones of the abalone. This is a very powerful frequency, working with the iridescent plasma kind of color like this for healing and also regeneration when you are tired, when you need to rebuild your light. If you're new to my work, hi, my name is Marissa. I teach quantum consciousness, and I am here to support women and the sacred feminine energy coming even more fully into themselves, who they came to be, assisting them to bridge the gap between where they are and where they see themselves. So I was guided to come on here and talk about these different concepts of embodiment, and the essence is in the name itself. Embodiment is multidimensional because it's starting to unify consciously all of the different aspects that make us in our human experience, spiritual beings having a human experience, right? So the Trinity is there already inherently in the word embodiment. If we split that up into the three parts, it's M, the emotions and also energy, body, the physical body, and mente, or mind, and the mind, the quality of thoughts in the mind. So these are all different frequency bands of varying densities. And the whole idea about embodiment is a unification of ourselves, our energy, our body, our emotional frequency, and the quality of our thoughts. Thought precedes emotion, into a cohesive or coherent alignment, right? So embodiment is ascension, because ascension is all about unity consciousness, heart and mind balance, divine mind, a higher access, functioning more from the fifth dimensional frequencies as a constant, as the parameter for how we attempt to remain conscious in every situation all the time, right? And that's a process we're learning. And at any point in time, something that we experience can cause any one of those elements of the embodiment to become out of balance. And yet that is the work itself. We are always in a constant practice of recalibration. So that's the embodiment piece. So embodiment is the key to the ascension process. My job is to simplify all of these topics and to connect the dots with you so that you can start to see. And when we talk about embodiment and we talk about seeing, it's also very important to relay the concept that the whole point of embodiment is that so you can see through your body. Instead of using the linear, rational, cognitive mind, which is very limited in its scope because it's referencing from the past or projecting into the future. It's a calculator. It's not a perceiver, right? And so a thought I want to put out there to you is start to observe the difference between thinking and perceiving. And perceiving is a holographic process that involves your entire body. So then this brings in the womb work that I'm very passionate about, and the nervous system as well. And so the womb center, you can go to my page. I have a lot of beautiful clearings and more in-depth information about the womb. This is a lot of the work that I do in one-on-ones with women clients. That is a source of power, of your divine power. So you clear that space, and then you have access to an even heightened level and a deeper level of clear seeing or perceiving, right? And then we talk about the nervous system. Many of us don't yet even comprehend, because it's experiential, how much energy potential we actually have. If you think about almost 37, I believe it is, right, trillion cells in your body, and you imagine each one of those cells as a little satellite dish or a buttercup taking in solar prana and charging up. You think about the mitochondria, the nuclear powerhouse of each one of those cells, generating energy for you, right? So when we talk about nervous system regulation, what are we doing? Ancestral clearing, clearing out karmic timelines and trauma. I have a whole line of work in my body of work called the terror body, where we go really deeply into any of the distortions that we have experienced in this life cycle or that are carryover in the genetics, in our DNA from our human family lineage, also going all the way back to first separation, all the way back through galactic lineages as well, because we are one with everything, right? And so when we talk about our true energetic potential, this is why nervous system regulation is so critical, for us to truly know what peace is and what it feels like to be so deeply in the center of the center of the center of our being, in peace, contentment, joy. It's a very calm, mellow, everything is possible. That is the 0 point when we talk about 0 point in quantum consciousness, right? You are in the state of pure open potential because you're here in the now, and thus the now is expanded. So a regulated nervous system assists you to then activate your light body. Your light body is your nervous system. But until we do more clearing and aligning and also embodying higher frequency emotional states, right? Gratitude, joy, peace, love, and going even higher, into bliss, right? Or joy. Joy is really high up there, right? Until we run those frequencies more often, it's harder to access the light body. It's harder to see multidimensionally and into other realms and see the sparkles and the glitter and all of these things, just only because there's just some density still there, kind of covering it. It's just like you want to breathe on the glass and clean the glass a little bit so that you can perceive holographically, multidimensionally through your embodiment, through your body, giving you the information, because the body receives the information before the mind can process it, delineate it, define it, right? The body always knows. And so your light body is the next higher octave, the higher dimensional aspect of your nervous system. That's when we start to see people glow, their voices change, as well as they start to drop more density that was taken on for them to clear strategically from their ancestry. This can also happen with womb clearing. I know that's what happened to me when I got into the holy womb chakra process and womb clearing. My voice actually changed. I used to hate my voice before that. And it changed, it shifted in frequency. It was a very interesting experience. Did not expect that at all, right? But the light body is the extension of you that starts to work, and heartmath.org shares a lot about this, the magnetics of the heart. When the heart is your perceiver and your instrument and your true mind, linked with all of the other subjects I'm talking about with the body here, and you are unified and you are one, you can accurately read and perceive the field, read the subtle energies, and the light body also builds your reality for you. It becomes architecture, design, a light technology linked with your consciousness, with the power of your emotion to build your reality for you, and also magnetize and draw in aligned circumstances and situations for you. When we talk about manifesting, the higher version of that is materializing, because it's not coming from the will of the ego or the will of the wounded one, right? It's a divine will alignment with your heart, with your higher mission, with your higher vision. So this is just a little tying it all together, all of these pieces. How are they connected, right? Because we'll have people focusing on one aspect, another aspect, and one of my jobs is to assist you to bring it all together. So thank you so much for joining me. If you like my content or you feel like this could support someone, please share, join me on my page. It's a beautiful energetic space. My page is a temple of the new paradigm and the new earth frequencies. There's a lot of beautiful resources for you there, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you so much. See you soon.